Hey guys, welcome back to day 52 of the my algorithm challenge. Yesterday we stopped at checking the valid palindrome question using two pointers. Um, we had some mistake with the code and we couldn't figure it out. And I promised that I'm gonna come back to this tomorrow. So uh, I'm just gonna share my screen. Yeah. So, uh, to refresh our memory, so given a string s, return true if the s can be palindrome after deleting at most one character from it. So, what we decided on this was initializing two pointers, so I and j. As you can see in the code, we initialized uh, not I and j, but I guess left and right. So left and right is same as I and j. And then we first check if it's a palindrome. So as we move both pointers towards the center, when the left is on the left side, then right, then and if the character is at left and right, so the elements that the left and right pointer is pointing at is the same, then we can safely continue. And this loop will continue until a mismatch is found. So that's what it's here. If the mismatch is found, then it is stopped. So it returns false. So how do we handle this mismatch? We utilize also the helper function. I kind of deleted the helper function here so that we can start again. But what we needed as a helper function was um, the function that would determine whether omitting one of the characters. So as you can see from the descriptions, it should be a palindrome even if a character is dropped, when the character is dropped by our own advantage. So this is where the helper method, we're going to define a helper method that would check, make a two checks. So one check would leave out the character at the end, assuming that this could be an extra character that is causing a non-palindrome, and another would omit the character at the start. So that would be done by left plus one and right, assuming that this element that the left pointer plus one is pointing at is the odd one out. So that's how that was the functionality of the helper function. Um, and the helper function would take two indices and um, it would use the same two-pointer technique, and it will return true if even after omitting a character, the palindrome is detected, or if not, then it will return false. Um, so yeah, let's try to code this. So we're gonna leave the left and right as 0 and length s minus 1. So that is left here. Now, while mm, while left is smaller than right, then if we have to detect the mismatch, right? So if string, no, if s left is not equal to s right, then we return false. If not, um, we we move the pointers towards the center. So left, right equals to left plus one and right minus one. And then after that, we return true. So We need to iterate while the while 2 pointers don't cross each other. Wait, this is already a helper function, so diff is, let's say, palindrome left and right. So while left is right, true. Okay. Okay, so while in the bigger function, so this is the main loop. So while left is smaller than right, um, if the characters at the current pointers don't match, so if s left is not equal to s right, then we check for palindrome by removing one character. So that will be done by either -1 from right or +1 at left, right? So that will be done by using this helper function that we defined before. So return the palindrome left, right -1, or palindrome left +1 and right? So if one of those conditions suffice, then it will return true. If not, then we move both pointers towards the center. So that will be done by left, right equals left +1 and right -1. If the string is a palindrome or can be made into one by removing a single character, then we return true. Okay, so we define the helper function there. Let's see. Okay. Palindrome. Oh, yes, finally it's working. So as you can see, we define 2 pointers, left and right, and then when it suffices, it moves. But like in this case, when it doesn't suffice, when B and C is not the same, it uses the helper function to in this case, the right pointer is pointing at C, right? So it's gonna yeah, well, left pointer is pointing at B, so it's gonna add left +1, so B becomes C. So C is equal to the element that the right pointer was pointing at, which is C. So in this case, palindrome suffice. So that was it, guys. The defining helper function was key, but we managed to solve it. It was a rather quick video. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode.